All right, Donald Trump said he had millions and millions and millions of ticket requests for his rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it was a lot of empty seats there. And his son, Eric Trump, called Black Lives Matter people's animals. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And also, he made people sign a waiver against getting the coronavirus at his rally. And that's smart, you know what I'm saying? But everybody know the risk. It was one lady who had her baby at the rally outside and didn't even have a mask on. It was a newborn baby, just showing how ignorant she truly was as a parent. But, you know, at the end of the day, don't know why, you know, people didn't show up in the masses there. You know, there's a lot of people outside. He said he had millions and millions of ticket requests, and then it showed that it was empty as hell at the top. So you had millions and millions of ticket requests, Donald Trump. It was only a 19,000 seat stadium. I don't know why people didn't end up showing up. So maybe it was because of the waiver with the coronavirus. A few people on his campaign caught the coronavirus, and a lot of people feel like that's just going out there living their best life. I guess they turned back on unemployment. Excuse me. I guess they turned back on unemployment, and so everybody traveling, like everybody I'm noticing, everybody is traveling. Everybody is, you know, on the beaches and celebrating, and you know, I guess people back flying again in certain states, and most people feel like they're gonna catch it anyway, straight up and down. So the very same people that are traveling or, you know, getting that unemployment, and what's so sad about it is that with the enhanced unemployment, you know, people are making more than essential workers, and that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And they traveling, enjoying their life, and risking catching a corona while people busting their ass working just to survive. So I'm all for turning off that enhanced unemployment. I'm sorry, bro. Real talk. You know, and it's people that's, you know, getting that enhanced unemployment, buying liquor, smoking, and not even paying their bills, and gonna face eviction and not to at some point when all this is lifted, state of emergency, stay at home. But like I said before, it's people criticizing people at the Trump rally about going there and catching the coronavirus, but they traveling, you know, they partying, they at the clubs, they at the bars, they at the secret parties, they at the after hours, you know, they walking through the streets. So in my whole opinion, I don't even think people even care about the coronavirus no more, especially what's going out there in the world. So for those people who criticizing, you know, people at, you know, the Trump thing with no masks and, you know, and all this signing waivers, you know, so if you catch the corona, you can't sue Donald Trump. Same people out here just doing it in a different way. They partying, they clubbing, and most people feel that if you get it, you know, you get it, you know. Most people feel that everybody gonna get it at some point anyway. So, you know, people judging them at the rally, and I hate defending Donald Trump, but people judging them at the rally, they doing the same thing. The difference is they just supporting their president. You know what I'm saying? And for you supporting your habit. You supporting smoking, you supporting drinking, you supporting partying, you supporting, you know what I'm saying, traveling. So, and then when it come to cutting the unemployment, you know what I'm saying, and then when it come to cutting, making you go back to work, excuse me, all of a sudden, oh, the coronavirus is still there. They don't care about us. You can't be on both sides of the fence. You can't criticize the people, the Trump people, for being out there and being with no mask and signing waivers, and you out here at the bar with your unemployment money or your essential money, wasting money and catching and risk catching the coronavirus. You can't have it both ways. No matter what you got to say about Donald Trump, which, you know, say what you want to say about him. You know what I'm saying? They supporting their president. They supporting his campaign. However, how many people showed up outside or showed up in the building, you out here, you know, just supporting your habit. Straight up and down. You ain't supporting no cause. And you out here, people out here with no mask, going to these clubs, going to these bars, traveling on yachts, on boats, balling on unemployment money. They was getting, what, an extra 600? How many people think handling business they supposed to handle? None. I live in Detroit. They almost got 10,000 people ready to get evicted when the state of emergency lifts. When I look outside, I see people at the shoe store. When I look outside, I see people at the malls. Look outside, people still buying bullshit, and people gonna be on the street. That's ignorance, straight up and down. That's just ignorance. It pisses me off. But then again, people out here screaming Black Lives Matter, but ain't trying to live better, bro. But it just pisses me off, man. But it is what it is. So you can't, if you out here partying, traveling, on unemployment money and whatever else you getting out here, and you bull jobbing, you ain't no better than people that's going to pile into the Tulsa, whatever the building they was in, to see Trump. You ain't no better. You ain't wearing no mask. They ain't wearing no mask. But let's kind of end off on this. Eric Trump called Black Lives Matter protesters animals. I mean, so did Trina. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how people animals. What's so funny is they label the black people that protest as animals, but don't forget there are a lot of white people that was really being animalistic too. If that's the damn word, it's a lot of Hispanics and brown people that was out there, looting and burning shit down too. So at the end of the day, the cause is Black Lives Matter, but the people that support it just ain't black people. Do I think they animals? No. People tired, man. Not only are people tired for the cause, I think there's more people that's tired of being cooped up in the house and just wanting to get out. Straight up and down. I'm just keep it real. I think a lot of people that's going out here saying Black Lives Matter is more anti-stay-at-home matters. They tired of staying at home. They tired of eating. They tired of watching TV. They tired of walking their dogs, and they tired of not being able to socialize. People need be able to socialize. Some people need to be out. Some people, no matter if they ain't got $1 in their pocket, they at the club, or they parking lot pimping, or they sitting on the corner. Not being able to sit at the corner with curfews and, you know what I'm saying, you not being able to go to the bar, go to the club, or go to work and socialize. I think a lot of the things about the Black Lives Matter, it wasn't just because, I think some black people fall in this category too. I think the majority of black people are truly tired. But I think a lot of people that was out there looting, some black, some white, and everything in between, I think a lot of their frustration came from being cooped up in the house. I think they wanted something to do. I think had the world been open and it came to light about Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Drayshawn Reed in Indianapolis, and George Floyd, I don't think you would have seen these riots and these protests out here like this. You would have had some protests, but you wouldn't have had a lot of them because people would have had to go to work. People would have worried about going to happy hour. People were cashing their checks on Friday. People would have been able to go to the club. So the quarantine and the coronavirus helped. Yeah, I think it was more of a lot of people being frustrated. So the animals that he speak of, I believe the majority of those quote unquote Black Lives Animal protesters that he speak of were just simply people tired of being at the house and need to let energy go. And that's how I feel. I think a lot of people that act like they care about the Black Lives Matter, the black causes, they don't care. It's a lot of black people who don't care. Because if they did care, they'd truly try to make a difference, and they not. They reverting back to everything that they did. So a lot of those animals he speak of was white people, Arab people, Indian people, Hispanic people, black people. And a lot of those animals, they don't care about the cause. They don't. They just care about letting some energy and getting some free shit go. But the true protesters that's out there for a cause, that's out there that's trying to get police reform, that's trying to get change, they're not animals. Not everybody out there that was looting was black. Not everybody out there that was doing the right thing, not everybody that was out there doing the right thing was just white or black. There was a lot of people doing the right thing for the right places and the right cause, but there was a lot of people doing it for their own agenda. But it doesn't surprise me that Eric Trump says animals. People can be blatantly racist like him and still get support, because what you got to understand is America don't like black people. They don't. Unless we telling jokes, entertaining, or nothing. This is why you don't have a abundance of wealth in the black community. That's what you got to understand. We are oppressed every day. We oppressed, and a lot of people don't know it. You've been seeing blatant racism and buying their products forever. Uncle Ben's Rice, Cream of Wheat. All them changing their names. Aunt Jemima, whatever her name is. Blatant racism right in your face for years. So it's the way it's rocking out, man. But a lot of people don't care. A lot of people content. They don't wonder why there ain't more black ownerships in the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, or NHL. It's one black owner probably amongst all those teams, all those leagues, and that's Michael Jordan. You know, they don't wonder why it's not more black doctors, why it's not more, why ain't no reparations for black people, why we can't go to college for free, or people don't care about that. People is accepting the society for what it is. It's the matrix for black people. Truly is. Until we wake up and find out that we have other options and we being oppressed, it is what it is. But you can be blatantly racist and it's okay, it sells. They sells. You know what I'm saying? So Eric Trump, you said Black Lives Matters protesters was animals. We can make a case a lot of your people that went to Lansing, capitalists was animals. They went to Lansing to confront a female governor with guns. Come on. Tell me that man, y'all ain't animals. That's just punk move. A lot of your protesters, a lot of your campaigners and people out there, you run this country into the ground and they supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. But at this point, man, people probably thought I was going to get out here, yell, rage about what he said. At this point, you don't get it. You don't get upset when somebody does something they're going to do. When they live up to reputation, you don't get upset. Why am I getting mad for? I know what Eric Trump is. I know what Donald Trump is. I know what his campaign about. You ask me who I'm voting for, I have no idea if I will vote. What are you going to pick? The devil on the left, the devil on the right. It's two bad choices. Joe Biden ain't, just because he's Democrat don't mean I got to vote for him. He bad. He worse than Trump probably. Let a lot of people tell it. He gonna lock more black men up than Trump did. He get in their office and make all these claims. What he gonna do? At least Trump do a little bit of something to try to maintain his reputation for not being racist, or try to make that reputation of not being racist. He try to overcompensate by doing things for black people to try to keep the black vote. Joe Biden get in there, I think he gonna flip, but hey, it is what it is. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate, share the video. One time for the one time we done.